Hi, Libra. It's Clara from the museum. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing very well, Claire. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm calling to deliver good news. I shared some of your pieces with our curator, and he says he must have some of your pieces to showcase for our fundraiser this
Oh
Friday.
my gosh, really? Claire, that is phenomenal news. Thank you so much. Please let him know that I am really honored.
Thank you for making such incredible pieces. To be honest, I don't think there was one person who wasn't in awe of your work. It's just so moving, so soulful. It makes me wonder how pieces like yours come to be.
Yeah, that's a question I get a lot. What's your inspiration, Libra? Where does this piece come from? To be honest, I couldn't tell you. It's a feeling, only a feeling that I'm trying to get down on a painting, in a journal, doesn't matter. I'm just trying to get it out of me. Why, you ask? Well, don't take for granted the woman you see today, for she wasn't always here. No, at one point, she was stuck in a constant season, although everyone else was moving around her. I have the papers ready. It's the girls. They just got into a good school, they're on teams. I don't want to uproot their lives, too. I was thinking maybe I could go get everything settled and send for them the second I can.
I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you, Libra. We'll do everything we can, but if you don't bring at least one of the girls, you probably won't see them again. Chad will say you abandoned them, and when it comes to custody, Georgia can be tough. But do what you gotta do, and I'll do what I need to on my end. We're in this fight together.
Very well. I will bring the girls with me. It's going to be tough for a while, but they'll see it's the right thing.
Just let me know when you touch down.
What? And I don't care what they offer him. He signed to my agency. If he don't play for us, he won't play at all. Nobody tries to up and leave me without a fight. Can he just get it done? Libra, baby, how was your day? I'm sorry I missed dinner, but you'll never guess what Bobby did today.
You'll never guess what I did today. We need to talk.
Of course. About what? What's wrong?
Chad, you know what's wrong. It's been wrong a long time.
I told you I had meetings all day today. Prospects for the agency. Yeah, it ran a little long, but it was something I got into.
You mean who you got into?
Baby, come on. Not this again. Look, can't we just focus on settling in? The girls are straight, business is good. Obviously, you forgot what we talked about.
Here we go.
But you need to stop letting your thoughts get the best of you.
Oxford Dictionary, gaslighter. To manipulate a person by psychological means into questioning his or her own sanity, i.e., my husband. Well, I've had it, and I'm not taking another
Look,
minute.
I'm talking to you.
I want a divorce.
For real?
For real.
So you deciding what's best for all of us now?
I'm deciding what's best for me. I've let you berate me into staying in this farce of a marriage, but no more.
How long you been planning this? You're not the head of this family, Libra. I am. Now, you may think you are because of your little degree. Oh, and that little job that you got. But you're not.
know the definition of insanity?
You, if you think we getting a divorce. You ain't going nowhere, Libra.
Chad, I don't want to fight. Okay, listen. You stay here. I'll go back home. We co-parent the girls. Just think about how our dysfunction is affecting the girls.
The girls. They know about this? Okay. I think I hear what you're trying to say, Libra. You think there's a disconnect. I'm dishonest. Well, I'm ready to take responsibility for my actions. Starting now. So you sure you want to do this? Girls, emergency meeting.
What's up, Dad?
I need to talk to you guys for a minute.
Mom?
Patience. Girls, you know in our meetings, we always talk about transparency. We made a promise that if you would be straight up with Dad, I would be with you. So this is a moment of transparency. Your dad messed up.
Well, it couldn't have been that bad.
Let's just say it was biblically wrong. And when you do something wrong, what do? You
say you're sorry? Yeah, did you do that?
Absolutely, baby girl. And I prayed about it. And I asked God to forgive me. And he did. But unfortunately, your mother does not. Your mother wants a divorce.
A divorce? Divorce? A divorce? Mom, are you serious?
Okay, it's not that cut and dry, okay? But baby, listen, marriages break up all the time. I swear to you, this does not change the love that we have for you. We both want what's best for you, okay?
What about what's best for Dad?
What can we do? What can we do to make everything better?
I tried to make it better, sweetheart. I did. But it's as I said before, your mother would get fed up again and leave us.
Chad, stop it. This has nothing to do with them.
You're leaving our dad. That has everything to do with us.
Mom, maybe it's best if you just go for a minute.
Patience.
Just for a minute.
I want full custody. I want that, child support, alimony, I want it all.
Hi, ladies. I am Matrice, your instructor for today, and I want to welcome you to the Strut Art Institute, where we encourage and empower women to lay down the inhibitions, let go of the fears, and push past the pains. Because we were born to strut. Yes. And remember, to strut is to walk in your purpose, on purpose, with confidence, competence, and conviction. Can I get an amen? Amen. Okay, church is over, ladies. Let's dance. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap, tap, tap. Again. 2, 3. Get ready to pivot. Tap, tap.
It was moments like this that reminded me of who I was, that anchored me to the woman I was rediscovering. With every move I made, it was as if I was dancing my worries away. With every step I was taking, a step closer to peace.
Thank you all for coming. Remember, always choose you and love yourself to health. Great class.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Come on, girls. We're going to smoothie.
Excuse me. You don't know me, but my name is Libra, and I just have to say, the way you move during these classes is nothing short of inspiring. I'm trying to get there myself, but how do you let go like that?
Well, Libra, I've had my seasons where my spirit and my being was confined. And mind you, I'm still walking my path of pain. But I promised myself that once I got free, never again would I play small for the comfort of someone else. You'll get there. Just trust God, trust yourself, and trust the process. Libra, you'll be fine.
From anyone else, it would have sounded cliche, but from her, I knew she meant it, that she lived it. Fall was approaching, a season with multiple meanings, and while I knew my battle was far from over, my spirit knew that my difficult season was changing.
Thanks for coming by, girl. It is so good to see you.
Girl, short trip, but you know I had to come check on you. By the looks of it, like I ain't really got nothing to worry about. Look at you already packing up. I don't blame you. It is not a good look for an older woman to be staying at her mama's house.
And hello to you too, Vicky. Libra baby, I'm headed to the store. I'm gonna drop those packages off to the girls on the way.
All right. Thank you, Mama.
You know I got you, baby. Vicky.
What?
Well, okay, look, I just gotta be honest, Libra. There's been talk back home at the church. Chad is devastated. You don't find leaving him now a little bit discouraging?
I'm discouraging?
I'm just saying that you two have been married for over 10 years. You have them beautiful girls. And look at now. Now you gotta go to court. Girls are being forced to go to therapy. Come on, we have to stand by our strong men, Libra. The rest of the world is tearing them down. Right? It is up to us to stick beside them.
Honestly, Vicky, I wouldn't expect you to understand. When things got really bad with Chad, I did my best to help maintain his image. I was trying to convince you, and hell, I was trying to convince me too. I kept hoping that things would change, that it would work out. But then I just had to listen to that still small voice.
What small voice, Libra?
The small voice that warns you. Do you know what happens when you ignore that voice? It costs you big time.
I'm gonna get a 200 on my book report today.
You can't get a 200 grade.
Uh-huh. Mom, can't you get a 200 on a grade?
She's not even listening to us.
Mom, can you get a 200 on a grade?
You can get extra credit points. Grace, baby, put your book report away. We're about to head out.
See?
All right, who's ready for a fun day with Dad?
What?
I'm taking my princesses out. We're gonna go shopping, catch a movie, whatever y'all want to do today, we can do it.
Chad, it's a school day.
Yeah, but I want to take my girls out. Why are you trying to keep me from loving on my children?
What about my presentation?
Turn it in on Monday. It'll be fine.
Dad, I have practice today.
Already squared it away with your coach, baby. You good.
Come on, y'all.
Let's go.
Come on, Patience.
Patience. We have our one-on-one date after school today, remember?
Look, Dad needs us today, Mom. You're good, aren't you?
You are such a fool. Don't you see that you're hurting the girls by making them think that I'm abandoning them? But I'm not. I will never leave them. I'm only leaving you.
Well, you are abandoning them by leaving this marriage. You're the only one unhappy. You know what they say. Life's too short.
went to 10 different stores. I know, that was crazy. He owed so much money to show you
Hey,
these
Mommy.
t-shirts like that.
I missed you today. We went everywhere. Daddy took us to the park, outlets, and look, I even got you a canvas. I thought maybe we could paint like your times.
Okay, technically, this should be my shirt. Obviously.
Justice, you don't even like this brand. What do you mean?
It's a really nice thing. Y'all know that I'm obviously the star, right?
No, I'm the baby, so I'm obviously the star.
Both of y'all are tripping. You wear glasses? You can't wear these.
Don't be mean. Okay, so I got these new shirts. Okay, so there's this one. I think she can wear it.
Where what? What's so funny? Don't stop having fun because I showed up. Dad could use a laugh too. So tell me, what's so funny? I'm playing, girls. Relax. Hello, this is Chad. No, I can take the call. Uh-huh. Yeah. No, I'm ready to talk about my situation. Yeah.
So Grace, anything interesting with school? Listen, Grace, I know our time together is court appointed, but I was hoping it wouldn't be like that with you and your sisters. So, school?
Well, we're having elections for Beta Club, and I've decided to run for vice president. I think I have a good chance at winning because a lot of the people know me and like me.
Why not shoot for president then? So, who normally chooses your activities, mom or dad?
Well, my mom suggests things, and normally I get to be creative and stuff with her, but not all the time, because too many spread out activities can cause lack of focus.
That's a telling point. So it seems your mom is very supportive.
She says I'm real good with my hands.
Speaking of creativity, we're gonna do an activity. I'm gonna ask you to close your eyes and pretend that you're painting. I'm gonna say some words or phrases, and you're gonna tell me what color paint you're using on the canvas. Okay? So, can you close your eyes? School.
Yellow.
Track.
It's a blur, like a blend between white and blue, because I'm leaving them in my dust.
Okay. Now, imagine your mom is at the track meet with you. What color would you use then?
Hot pink.
Now, your dad is at the track meet with your mom and your sisters.
Red.
Now, take out the track meet. You're in a room with them. You're doing really well, Grace. Just take a deep breath. Now think about the time where everything changed for you.
I'm leaving, Chad, and the girls are coming with me.
No, we're not.
Girls, I need you to trust me. It's not safe for Mama. You know that.
Then you go. But me and my sister stay.
This is where we belong, Mom. Dad can't be without us. Mom, go ahead. Call us when you get there.
This isn't over, girls. I promise you. Don't cry, baby. Go wash your face. I love you.
She begged for us to leave with her.
Why didn't you?
Mom, what are you doing?
Grace, We don't have time to talk about this, but I need you to come with me.
Why? Things are going really good, Mom. Dad said he's sorry. Mom, you never did this stuff before.
Things are different than before. I know you don't understand why, but you do know that I love you and your sisters. I can't be without you, baby.
And I can't be without them. I don't want to do imagery anymore. This is stupid.
You did a great job, Grace. I want to remind you that this is a safe place. Sometimes our feelings and our emotions can be scary, especially when you're going through something rough. But you don't have to walk around with those feelings bottled up. The sole purpose of this exercise was to let you express your feelings.
But who can I tell? If I tell my mom, she'll be sad. If I tell my dad, he'll just blame my mom. He does that a lot.
Then just tell me, and we'll do our best to work with it.
Dr. Gibbs, imagine having to choose between everybody you love. What color would you use for that?
Libra, baby, look. Your sister found a video of the girls on that popular video app, you know, that everybody is on. Look at there. Libra? Baby, what's wrong?
I don't know what I'm doing, Mama. I mean, it just wasn't supposed to happen like this. And I know that Chad is using every chance he gets to turn the girls against me. I'm missing out on things in their lives. I know I was supposed to leave, but you left because it was vital to your survival, Libra.
Listen to me, girl. Nobody ever said that parenting was going to be easy. And being a mother is the hardest thing there is. Now, sure, it does have its rewards, but it's always under somebody else's judgment. Now, you can wallow in your sorrow later, but the time for doubt is just over. He can't destroy you, Libra, no matter how hard he tries. And you already know where your help comes from. Hug your sister. I love you, baby.
Love you too, Mom. Hi, Attorney Brooklyn.
Hey Libra, just checking in. Tomorrow begins the proceedings. Did you get a chance to look over the deposition questions I sent you?
Yeah, I'm as prepared as I can be. I know he's gonna try to turn things around.
Well, that's to be expected, but remember, the more time you spend focusing on the enemy's defenses are the less time you have on your own. Now we're gonna have Chad take the stand first. Trust me, Libra. We'll start by poking through his credibility. May I present Exhibit A? A copy of Mr. Meyer's call log detailing a consistent basis of calls over a period of 3 months with the unmarried Miss Adrienne Parks. Permission to approach the defendant with the exhibit?
Proceed, Counselor.
Mr. Myers, can you confirm for us that this is indeed your phone number as the recipient and Miss Parks as the sender?
It looks that way, yes. But Libra's an artist.
Meaning?
She can fabricate things.
And what reason would your wife have to mock up this elaborate dialogue, send it to your phone knowing you'd see it if it isn't real?
If you were in a dire situation, do you believe your children would do whatever necessary to save your life?
Of course.
So it's fair to say you use that particular phrasing to intensify the situation so that you can manipulate your children into leaving with you.
Objection, Your Honor. Attorney Horton is leading. My client can only presume her daughter's intention not to leave the home. It's plausible that they're under their father's influence to stay.
Objection.
Now, we will have order in this court. And you too. I don't know what games you're playing, but need I remind you that children are involved? I suggest that you get it together and get it together quickly.
Justice, what's your relationship with your mother been like since she left?
I'm not sure I understand your question.
Is it possible that your father has been keeping packages from you and your sisters?
It makes Dad sick. Like physically sick to see mail from her. And since I'm the eldest, it always falls to me.
Mrs. Myers, if your husband was the abusive person you proclaimed him to be, why would you trust your daughters in his care?
I never said that he was a physically abusive father, just a mentally abusive husband.
Were you or were you not having an affair with Adrian Parks?
No, of course not.
So you claim to have had no extramarital affairs?
Never. Libra has a way of letting her mind get away with her. I've never wanted out of our marriage. I told her when we met in college that she'd be stuck with me forever.
Right, but your desires for your marriage is not on trial here, Mr. Myers. Your character as a husband is.
So, not an abusive father, also a capable parent of raising your children, but here you are requesting custody.
Objection, leading.
Sustained.
So let me rephrase. Has your mother made any attempt to contact you or your sisters since she left?
I refuse to corroborate. My sisters and I never saw any packages. The only thing our dad has ever tried to do is protect us. She just can't stand the word no.
I begged my girls to go with me, but they chose to stay with their dad. I know Chad would never hurt our children, but I don't think he is capable of raising our girls responsibly.
And what grounds do you have for those claims?
I just know.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Myers, but that won't suffice. You stayed with Chad throughout the years of supposed abuse, and you attempted to remove your children from a stable home environment.
No extramarital relations?
No. So as I said before, Libra has a way of manipulating things her way. For example, she planned these outings with the girls, take them to church or art classes, trying to make them like her. And I wouldn't go, because I told her the focus has to be sports. It has to be. That's where the money is. Finally, after seeing the girls have so much fun with their mother, I knew they had lost focus. I had to shut it down.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Grace, when your mother left the home, it left you with a pretty tough decision, right? Between mom and dad. Please explain to the courts what made you want to stay with your father.
I didn't want to choose. I couldn't. Please, I'm so tired of choosing.
Enough. This examination is over. Thank you, sweetheart. That's it. Never in my 13 years of being on the bench have I seen such a gross display of brainwashing as far as minors are concerned. Mr. Myers, you have your daughters so disillusioned with the view of their mother that they can barely stand here. It is shameful, and it is obvious that we are watching manipulation in action. I've made my ruling. Considering all testimony and all evidence, I am finalizing the divorce between Mr. and Mrs. Myers. The home in North Carolina will go to Mr. Myers. All accounts will be split evenly and dissolved. And as far as the children, I'm granting full custody to Mrs. Myers for all 3 children.
What?
Effective immediately.
This is some bull. We got new judge. This is some bull. Your Honor, please.
I've made my ruling. Court is adjourned.
Girl, I am so happy for you. And I know you're glad this nightmare's over. I mean, you must have superhuman strength or something, because my God, how much can one woman take?
I no longer knew, but then there was that feeling again.
Aren't they supposed to be here by now?
Hello?
I couldn't make the girls get in the car.
Chad, what do you mean? You can't just disobey court orders.
What y'all want me to do? Throw them in the car? They didn't want to come.
Okay, Chad, listen. Let's just take a beat. Take a day. You talk to them. You convince them that they are supposed to be with me. Chad.
Look, my girls are safe with me. And y'all know that. We'll be in touch.
The judge issued the ruling. He can't just ignore it.
But he has. And nothing is happening to get these girls home. Here. Chad's probably back to North Carolina by now.
But Libra has custody. I'm going to file another motion right away.
No. And in that moment, it became apparent that I'd done all I could do to make the girls see how much I love them.
Stay the course. I have every confidence that we'll get your girls home.
How so? By dragging them through this process again? How many people do you know can ignore a court order and still get away with it? They don't want to come. My girls don't want to come. They have chosen to be with their father, and I have to accept that.
Okay. Well, if you want to fight, you know you can just call me.
Okay, thank you.
Just don't understand. I mean, how does he get away with it?
My need to have my children with me was no longer as crucial to me as creating a sense of harmony for them. It was an act of love that nearly killed me. But enough was enough. Hi, everyone. It's Libra here. I am coming to you from one of my happy places. I am surrounded by art, as you can see in the background. I am surrounded by nature. And this is where I like to come and just relax, find my peace here, to get centered here. And you know, we've all heard the saying, weeping endures for a night, but joy comes in the morning. It was never specified which morning that would be. So as I go through this season in my life, as I'm walking this journey, this difficult journey, I'm reminded that my joy is coming. And although I may not know when that is going to happen, I have to hold fast to that it is going to happen. And I just am going to try to find peace and joy when and wherever I can. I hope that you all are having a blessed day, and I will talk to you soon.
Okay, and 5, 4, 3, 2, pose. Great class, ladies. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. See you later.
Libra, it is wonderful to see you. How have you been?
I am living, which I have to say is much better than surviving. Anyway, I'm having a showcase tonight, and I would love if you came. Actually, ladies, I'm having an art showcase tonight, and I would love it if all of you came.
Oh, yeah. Congratulations. Congratulations.
I'd lost myself trying to love a man who made me feel I wasn't good enough because he wasn't satisfied with me. Trying to hold my family together in a way I thought we needed to be together. Everyone was happy but me. And I had to remember that I mattered. No matter how strong I appear, I cry every day because I miss my girls so much. But if If I could teach them anything, it would be that no matter what the seasons bring, you can't lose yourself in the shuffle of the changes. Your joy is yours, and you can't surrender it. Self-love in an effort to love anyone who won't accept you. Though they are not with me, I'll never give up hope that one day they will be. It was time to move forward. Let God be God, and with His grace, trust you will make it from one season to the next.